The life of a typhoon, also known as a cyclone in the Indian Ocean and a hurricane in the Atlantic, starts as a cluster of thunderstorms rotating around a deep, low-pressure system. Light crosswinds in the atmosphere keep the cluster together, and the rotation of the Earth causes the mass of storms to start to spin as one. Finally, the energy from the sea's heat creates a towering column of moist, hot air, which gives the swirling typhoon its power. Radar and satellite images are showing Haiyan has a perfectly formed eye at its center, which is spinning at an ever-increasing speed.
I learned the ice skater principle about where the arms are out here, and as you spiral around and you go faster and faster and faster to the center. And the typhoon is the same kind of animal, whereas the winds come on in towards the center, they increase. And the maximum winds are in the eye wall.
On Tuesday, the 5th of November, the computer models are proved correct. Typhoon Haiyan is born.
When I started looking at the data, first thing at the sea surface temperatures, projected track, I just said to myself, oh my goodness, this is going to be a catastrophe. When you observe these things developing, for me, there's always a chill in my heart.
A Cat 1 typhoon has winds from 119 to 153 kilometers per hour, and a Cat 5 has winds of 252 kilometers per hour and higher. These speeds of winds are incomprehensible to most of us, but typhoon expert Ivor van Heerden has ventured into a wind tunnel to demonstrate how intense winds can affect the human body.
I can feel it blowing past my ears. Feels like it's almost trying to suck the air out of my ears. Very, very powerful wind. And this is only a Category 1 hurricane.
If there's any rain and the wind is blowing more than about 130 kilometers per hour, it's almost impossible to move. And not much higher than that, unless you're on your hands and knees crawling, you will not be able to move forward.
We're now at 95 miles per hour wind. There's absolutely no way that you could walk in this wind. So it really gives you a feel for how powerful these hurricanes are. Category 3. We're at 111 miles an hour. It's possible to stand in this sort of wind.
By 7th of November, storm signal warnings had been raised by Philippine Atmospheric Geophysical Astronomical Services Administration, PAG-ASA, including storm surge warnings in many parts of the country. Typhoon Yolanda hit the eastern part of the Philippines on 8th of November, following a track heading towards the West Philippine Sea, crossing the majority of Visayas region at a speed of 40.7 km per hour. Yolanda maintained its structure as it moved over the east-central Philippines. The storm surges of Yolanda were predicted 2 days in advance with a complete list that was broadcast over media in the night before Yolanda made landfall. Unfortunately, despite the advanced warnings, these were not translated into appropriate action in every coastal village in the central Philippines region.
When and where exactly did the natural event originate? The typhoon originated from an area of low pressure several hundred kilometers east-southeast Asia of Phonfay in the Federated States of Micronesia on November 2, 2013. How extensive was the area affected? According to the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, the provinces with the highest number of confirmed fatalities are the following: Leyte, Eastern Samar, Cebu, Capiz, Iloilo, Aklan, Antique, Camarines Sur.
How many lives were lost? How many were injured and missing? Can the loss of lives be quantified in terms of peso or dollars? There were about 1,473,251 families that were affected, with a casualty count of 6,300. It also said 1,061 remained missing while 28,689 were injured. We don't think that the loss of lives be quantified in terms of peso or dollars because as we all know, life is precious. You can't take it back just like time. It is precious. Lives are more important than money. Money cannot make you happy, but the people around you can. Most of all, money can't buy lives of people. Meanwhile, the NDRRMC said the damage to property caused by Yolanda stands at 89,598,068,634 pesos. A breakdown of the damage includes infrastructure 9,584,596,305 pesos, while in productive it costs 21,833,620,975 pesos. In social, 55,110,825,740 pesos. In cross-sectoral, 3,069,023,613 pesos.
Extreme damage to infrastructure throughout the region posed logistical problems that greatly slowed relief efforts. Science tells us that tropical storms are more intense because of climate change. They are not necessarily happening more often. But when they do happen, they have more energy and will do more damage. Simply, sea surface temperatures are warmer and this gives the storms more energy, leading to stronger winds.
We cannot stop natural disasters, but we can arm ourselves with knowledge. So many lives wouldn't have to be lost if there was enough disaster preparedness. Thank you.